Okay, so we're diving deep today,
Diving deep.
and we're going to be talking about angels on call, and we've got some really powerful stuff to unpack here.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've got excerpts from this pastor's story about this organization, Angels on Call, that really stepped in to help him during a really tough time. You just imagine, right, you're already dealing with the demands of being a pastor, serving your community, and then suddenly, bam, your wife's injured.
Oh, wow.
Your kids are sick.
Yeah.
You're dealing with your own health issues. It's like, how do you even function?
Yeah, you're hit from all sides.
Right
Absolutely.
now, this pastor, he was so used to being the strong one,
Right.
right? The one offering support to everyone else.
Right.
He kind of took it for granted, that support would always be there for him too,
Uh-huh.
until it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't until he was totally overwhelmed with, like, the everyday stuff, cooking dishes.
Just mundane stuff.
Yeah, I guess the mundane stuff.
Yeah.
That it hit him like, wow, I really need some help here.
It's amazing how those everyday tasks, you don't think about it, and then suddenly they become insurmountable.
Yeah, and that's where Angels on Call stepped in.
And you were mentioning, more than just dropping off meals.
Right. You actually pointed this out in your notes, and I thought it was really powerful. You mentioned how one of the volunteers, Sarah, she always included these little drawings from her kids with the meals.
Oh, that's right. I love that detail.
And the pastor talked about how, it was this small touch, but it just spoke volumes about the care, right? It wasn't just about the food.
Right.
It was about, one family reaching out to another family.
Absolutely. That human connection, it's really powerful.
It really is. And I think that sense of connection really resonated with him. He talks about how community, it's not just this, nice to have thing. It's like essential.
Yeah.
It's what sustains us.
It's a basic human need, I think, to be connected. And especially, like you were saying, when you're going through a tough time, that's when you need it most.
Right. Like the need is amplified. And he makes this really interesting point. He says, a simple meal, he says it becomes a message.
Oh, I like that.
He says, it's like saying you are not alone. You are part of a family that cares.
Wow. Yeah, very powerful. It's like food for the soul, not just for the body.
Right, exactly. And then he connects this idea to give us this day our daily bread.
Hmm.
And he's suggesting that it's not just about asking for, physical food. It's deeper than that.
Right.
It's about asking for connection,
Right.
for belonging, for
Yeah.
love.
Though, I mean, isn't there also an argument that sometimes that prayer really is about literal bread?
Yeah.
If someone is facing starvation, their daily bread, that's survival.
Oh, you're totally right. That's a good point.
So it depends on the context.
Yeah, the context and the individual circumstances, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which actually kind of reinforces the pastor's point, right?
Yeah.
That community can be so many things, Sometimes it's about a warm meal, like literally.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a listening ear, or just, those little drawings from Sarah's kids.
Yeah, those small acts of kindness.
Exactly.
It's about meeting people where they're at.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit more about Angels on Call itself? Like, how do they actually, make all this happen?
Sure. So they operate mainly through volunteers. People from the community who donate their time, their resources to prepare meals, organize deliveries, and, just offer different kinds of support. It's really beautiful when you think about it.
It is. It's like people just stepping up
Yeah,
to help their neighbors. They're living out that Angels on Call name. They're putting their faith into action.
exactly. And in doing so, they're providing for, those physical needs, but they're also nurturing the spirit.
Right.
And I think, just like the pastor's story shows, it's about creating that sense of belonging, like a tangible expression of love and care.
Yeah. It really makes you think, doesn't it? How often do we miss those opportunities to be that person for someone else, to make someone's day, or to just, be there for them when they're struggling? It could be something as simple as a phone call to a friend.
Yeah.
Offering to help with errands, just, listening, really listening. The pastor's story is a powerful reminder that we all have the potential to be angels on call.
I have the power within us to make a difference.
Within our own communities.
So think about it. Think about your own circles, your neighborhood, who might be feeling isolated, who's overwhelmed, who might just need, a little extra support.
Yeah.
How can you be that angel for them?
How can you be that angel?
Exactly.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And remember, folks, we all have the power to make a difference, no matter how small. So get out there and be an angel on call in your own community.
Spread some kindness.
Spread the love. Until next time.
See ya.